What's going on, Rage Nation? It's Justin Christie here with Rage in the Cage OKC News. I'm here with Daniel Fortin. He's preparing to take on Tanner Watts at Rage in the Cage 70 on December 7th at Sugar Creek Casino in Hinton, Oklahoma. This is kind of a last-minute put-together fight because of some drama happening on Facebook. We're going to elaborate on that a little bit. Daniel, first, how are you doing, brother? How are you feeling?
I feel great. Just came off a fight against Jimmy Chastain. Shout out to that man. Feel good. My body feels good. That's the reason I asked for it. If I had any injuries or anything along them lines, then I wouldn't have took this fight. But yeah, this has got to happen.
You ended up losing that fight by submission. It was a rear naked choke, but you guys were fighting your hearts out, man. I mean, it was a tough fight. Jimmy, obviously was preparing for that fight for quite a bit. I think wasn't that a opponent change? Were you last minute?
Kinda. I had a couple weeks to get ready, but I had a lot of stuff going on in my personal life, so I really wasn't able to fully hit the gym and fully prepare for it. This fight's a little bit different. It's been a while since I've been motivated for a fight like this. So,
one thing about being a fighter, win, lose, or draw, it takes a lot of intestinal fortitude to make that walk to that cage and stand toe-to-toe with another man who's preparing to, practice murder on you, and try to practice murder on him too as well. You're both fighting your heart out. So I mean, you've made that walk about 4 times now?
6 total.
6 total. Okay. And your opponent is going to be making his debut, and this is actually what has sparked this Facebook exchange between you two. He was originally scheduled to fight Jimmy Chastain on a previous Rage in the Cage card, but he ended up backing out.
The same card I took a fill-in fight on 4 days' notice. He said 3 weeks wasn't enough to get him ready for Jimmy Chastain. I took a fight on 4 days' notice.
Step forward just a little bit. But so he had an injured wrist, is what he was saying. He's obviously healed up from that. He's preparing. He's been training. We can obviously see videos online of him training and practicing very hard to make his debut with respect. But you guys have all had some kind of like an inter-gym warfare kind of going on, for the lack of a better term. Can you tell me what's going on with that and how that all got started?
So pretty much, in my opinion and in the opinion of a lot of people that I've talked to, this guy has ducked Jimmy Chastain on 2 occasions. I believe that his wrist was already hurt when he took the fight in the first place. I believe when it came time to make that walk, he wasn't ready. And the only reason I took it to the extreme that I took it is because I was told that his debut had to be against Jimmy Chastain, and I knew that if I garnered enough media attention and enough social media attention, it'd be a fight that they'd be dumb not to make.
Well, I think it worked. We are here. Literally, this happened, yesterday? Yesterday. And we are here, doing the media today to promote this fight. So what are you doing now to prepare for Tanner? Obviously, with the debut, there's very little you can know about a debut fighter.
I've seen him fight.
You've seen him fight? I know they've done sparring in the gym and things like that. I'm ignorant with that. I don't know what all he brings to the table on those occasions. Only what I've seen on the videos. What are you planning on doing in this fight?
Ending his career.
As it started.
It's going to be his only fight.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Daniel Fortin, and you don't want to miss this fight. This is, bad blood brewing. I'm quite certain there's going to be more bad blood brewing as the weeks go by. We're 3 weeks, 4 weeks till fight day, and this is only going to boil over even further. And stay tuned. Rage in the Cage News, Rage in the Cage OKC Facebook page. If you're on it, the Fight House group on Facebook, they're obviously, that's where he made his public call out for Tanner Watts, and here we are. Come check us out December 7th, Rage in the Cage 70, going to be happening at Sugar Creek Casino in Hinton, Oklahoma. Get your tickets at stubwire.com or check out Daniel Fortin. He's going to have tickets in hand. If you guys want to come see him defend his honor and combat a new fighter coming into the mix on everything and see how it goes. Maybe we get that victory finally.
We'll see what happens.
All right. Thanks again for tuning in. I'm Justin Christie. This is Daniel Fortin. Come see us December 7th, Rage in the Cage 70.